Howdy, YouTube, and welcome to Expose After Dark podcast number 8. With me today, I have Mr. Steve and Chris Brand.
What's up, guys?
What's up, y'all?
Daly was supposed to be on this podcast, but he has better things to do, clearly. But you say he's going to make a good effort to come on for next week. So
it's the same time every week, so he's got plenty of time to figure that out.
I told him to pencil us in.
Pencil us in.
Pencil us in.
Who uses a pencil anymore this day and age? You should just put it in his phone as a reminder.
Yeah, exactly.
I hate you.
So we actually have a good episode for you guys today. We have a few good gaming topics.
What do you mean we always have a good episode.
We have a good episode today with the gaming topics, and dip into the NFL and fantasy after that, as usual.
So, like you said, football, gaming, what's better than that? Other than actually
Nothing.
winning, which we don't do in either of those things.
We win sometimes, dude. I'm expecting big wins out of Black Ops 4, though.
I am stoked.
I can't wait for Black Ops 4. In about 2 weeks, man, we'll be grinding them GBs, wagers. Oh
for
my
a new
god,
game, dude. I'm just over.
2 podcasts from now is going to be the legit, heavy focus on Black Ops because it's going to be 2 days before it comes out.
Literally.
I'm literally, like I said, I'm just ready for a new game.
Yeah.
I'm ready for a competitive shooter. I'm missing that. Like Fortnite, it's not filling that void.
I think what
first person competitive shooter. I need a COD back in my life.
I think the thing I'm missing most is a team aspect game. Like Fortnite, obviously you have teams, but it's not it's very heavy dependent on your individual skill.
Mm-hmm.
But COD, I mean you can carry in COD, but it's much harder to carry in COD.
It's a lot more team based.
Yeah, especially since we're gonna actually be doing. Usually we just do search, which I'm never worried about when we play search. But
we definitely are a better search than all game type of team.
Yeah, we're definitely
100%.
gonna put some more time in that. I'm excited, dude, for COD. Wagers, man,
Yeah, I
it's
can't wait
gonna
for
be
Blackout. That shit should be fun.
See,
Yo, I actually saw a tweet the other day, and it was funny. It was it was one of the pro gamers tweeted, and it's picture this: you've been gaming all day. It's 2:30 in the morning. You and because it's 5v5 now for COD, so it's you and your 4 teammates, so your full squad of 5 just finished scrimmings, but you don't want to get off. So what do? You back out and go into a Black Ops lobby, but wait, there's only 4 slots in the lobby. I was thinking, that's so true, dude. You know what I mean? If we have a consistent 5, and then we want to just go play Blackout, it's gonna be
someone's gonna get screwed. Yeah.
So about that, man.
So you would have to do 1-3s and a duo then.
I mean, I imagine it'll make sense for them to move the Blackout to 5s if they keep competitive at 5s.
Dude, 5?
Well,
Dude, 5 was so rough in H1Z1.
But it would make sense. It would
that's
just be
what,
20 teams instead of having 4 teams of.
25 teams of 4?
Yeah, 25 teams of 4. So no, that's what I'm saying. There would be 20 teams of 5.
I know, but dude, you have to knock 5 people before you can get the whole kill on the team. That's rough.
And not even that, but in that game, it's so quick to resurrect someone.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's instant. It's literally 3 seconds.
Yeah, it's a 3-second revive or something like that.
No, we'll see. I'm sure it's gonna. The thing that's gonna be interesting to see is how big the Royale is competitively. Obviously, COD, the World League, everything's set up. COD's gonna have a great year. All the pros are excited, but
Scump, I know Optic Gaming can't wait. Scump is so excited to play again. I don't know if you were watching, it was in one of his streams where he was literally playing Blackout, and he straight up just stopped playing Blackout in the middle of the map, went on his home screen on PS4, hovered over World War II, and uninstalled it, and he's like, goodbye.
Yeah, World War II was just I don't know. It wasn't
fun.
Game,
it wasn't fun.
Yeah, it just didn't have yeah, Black Ops 3 had that allure to you, and it brought you back because it was I don't know, it just seemed like Black Ops 3, anything was different in the game. You had to constantly adapt. Versus when we played World War II, I thought it was pretty much it was realistically the same stuff most of the time. Obviously, COD in game, when you're 1v1s is gonna be different, but from just a regular strat standpoint, it was pretty similar in what you could do, especially considering London Docks was the only map ever played in that game. I'm pretty sure.
Those maps suck too. That was a.
Dude, they were all the same.
Huge
it was
factor.
The middle. It was, dude. They were all the same.
It was left,
I
middle,
remember,
right. There was no unique.
I literally
asset.
when we were doing that, I told you guys it was like whoever wins middle like wins. Like you have to control middle, and if you lose middle, you're gonna lose every single map in that game. Versus like Black Ops 3, there was so many different strats.
I mean, every Black Ops 3 map also had a left, a mid, and a right, but you didn't have to primarily win mid.
Yeah, because you could wall run.
Yeah.
And then, like with this game, with the
but even though there's like those obstacles on either side, it wasn't literally symmetrical like the World War II maps were. It was symmetrical pretty much on both sides. It was miserable.
Yeah, I think Black Ops 4. I think it's. I mean, I don't know. I guess I say this every year, but I mean, it looked good. The community. I haven't seen the community this excited for a COD in a while.
I think this is more hype for Black Ops 4 than World War II.
Yeah, I would say so. I think the only reason there was hype for World War II is because it was back to boots on the ground, but that was it. Like, I think people genuinely are excited for this game.
Yeah, I can't wait. But if Black Ops 4 fails, how much, as a franchise for Call of Duty...
It's not going to matter.
There's no competition. I think it's dead, dude. I think Call of Duty is going to die.
How long does Call of Duty last if Black Ops 4 fails?
I don't think Call of Duty is going to die.
I think it's going to die if this fails.
You have Battlefield 5. You have other first-person shooters. You still have Halo, who's big on the competitive scene. If another Call of Duty, flops, how bad does that hurt it? And then can it recover?
I don't think it relies as much on the actual game itself. I think it relies on the organization. So say like Optic and FaZe, like their teams are trash and they just don't like the game. That is what's going to destroy COD. But if they keep playing at a high level and like they have those teams that have the huge fan bases constantly going into COD, I don't think it's gonna make a difference. There's no other game that's had the competitive longevity. I don't want to say no other game, but shooting wise, I mean, obviously you have Halo, CS:GO and PUBG, but I would say even Halo's like compared to COD. I think I don't know the numbers.
Dude, Halo's dead.
Yeah, I imagine Halo's like dead. But COD every year, like people just get excited for it, and like people are always like, "Oh, COD's dead, COD's dead." And then COD's going to be the best-selling game of the year as soon as it drops. Especially this one, man. This one's going to sell like crazy.
Dude, this is what we're all saying about World War II. Like, this is going to be sweet, boots on the ground again. I'm going to be really not a big boots on the ground fan. I love the flying around. Like, okay, hold on. Infinite Warfare was a bit much. Advanced Warfare was much. Black Ops 4 was the perfect amount.
You mean 3?
Yeah, Black Ops 3 was the perfect amount.
I will agree with you on Chris.
BO3
I hated jetpacks. I hated Advanced Warfare. I hated
Dude,
Infinite Warfare.
Jump that high.
Black Ops 3 had it down.
Dude,
like, it was perfect.
What was it? Advanced Warfare? Dude, you think you can, like, double boost in a second? You were, like, 3 miles in the air. Like, you were gone. Like, this, dude, you had to, like, boost your way up, but you had to hold it down, and you would go, like, slowly up into it, like, a second-story window. Like, that's as much as you get, like, Advanced Warfare, whatever the game was. You can just double tap it, and you were, like, launched. Like, you were gone. You would get out of a fight, and then you can, like, remember you could, like, sprint in the air. You can launch up and sprint forward. Like, you were like a beat, like, you were gone.
They probably go hand in hand, but I think what separated the games for me was, like, the speed of, like, the play. It just, it was, Black Ops 3 was so much quicker than World War II, which I don't know. I used to love COD, like, the old CODs, like COD, even COD 4 though, was like, it was tactical, but you would hit sites like so fast. Like I feel like in World War II, like specifically on like the pro level, like they just wait out like a kill before they actually just like hit sites. Like Black Ops 3, the pros would just like rush in and like have these crazy clips because obviously you could. Plus, I mean, I think the time was what? It was like 30 to 45 seconds longer per search round in World War II than it was in Black Ops 3.
Because you can freaking just glide so fast, so you got that speed. And dude, you know what was annoying? I think the guns were miserable in World War II. I felt like nothing
submachine
was, like,
guns
good.
were so underpowered. It was a
Dude,
very
like the guns
heavy
kept switching.
AR.
Like when you first got the game, PPSH was broken, then the PPSH sucked. Then what's it all like? No, I felt like nothing was getting the job done. Snipers were one shot no matter where you shot them, and it was just getting I don't know.
I think the biggest thing that I'm excited about for Black Ops 4 is they brought back the slide feature because I'm not a fan of the dolphin dive at all. Yeah. I hate that dive of just jumping forward and landing, and then you like kind of get stuck, and then you get up. You're better off just pretty much running. Like the slide was so smooth in Black Ops 3. You slid, went right back up, maintained the speed. It's gonna be the same for Black Ops 4. I'm excited to have the slide back.
Dude, sliding around a corner felt so good.
I don't know,
like when you're getting shot and you just slid in, like, curved the corner, like,
it made having a scuff controller actually benefit you. Like World War II,
which I might have to buy.
World War II, there was like really you could play World War II without a scuff. You really could.
I think what is like gonna make it the fact that I think their multiplayer is gonna be so much better this year is strictly they ignored single player, didn't even bother it. They put a lot of that time that they would have done that on that into the battle royale mode, I imagine. But still, I think they see the community and
no one
definitely
really plays campaign anymore.
Yeah, I mean you have like those people that occasionally will, and Mikey. Specifically when the server when you buy the game and at midnight the server's broken anyway. But
yeah, I feel like the server's gonna freaking be so
they always
bad.
are.
They're gonna be so bad just because of the fact this battle royale. This is the last year of zombies with the zombie creator who created Black Ops 3, so it's like ending a story. So the zombies are supposed to be like super intense this year, and plus the multiplayer is gonna be.
I don't even want to touch the Blackout on the release date. Not even gonna even try.
Dude, Blackout was so
Blackout
much
is
fun.
gonna be miserably laggy and crashing.
I cannot wait for Blackout.
Boys, it's gonna be like Christmas Day on that day when we hit each other up and we're like, all right, it's time, get on. Man,
yeah,
dude,
we're not even. It comes out on a Friday, so like.
Yeah, so at midnight. Well, it's a Thursday at midnight, right? Yeah, or Friday at midnight, whatever. Dude, I'm just thinking about that now. Like, if everyone plays it, I think we're about to have like an entire full party of like not actually in-game party, but like party chat.
Literally.
But yeah, dude, it's gonna be a good time, boys. I'm ready for COD.
I can't wait.
Which is fun.
The only people getting COD, I don't think John pre-ordered it yet.
I mean, I didn't pre-order it yet, but I'm just gonna.
I think John was iffy, but me and Mike are definite. Drew is an iffy. Kyle's an iffy. Like.
I think Steve said he was iffy. Now I'm buying it. I'm gonna buy it as soon as you can actually like. I think it's 2 or 3 days beforehand you can pre-download it. Is when I'm just gonna buy it.
Yeah, and that's when I leave my PS4 on like that rest mode, so it automatically like overnight downloads. I'm gonna leave my PS4 on that entire day. Literally, just at midnight. I want that game installed, and I want to be playing.
Yeah, you already know us three are 100% playing at midnight.
Dude, I just hope I don't have a bad Friday schedule, dude. I almost thought about because I have like 3 vacation days left. I almost put in vacation for that.
When do you reset? January?
Yeah, January. But
then if I don't use it, then it just goes to next year. But I'm so tempted to just put that day in for all like vacation.
But when did you just have to work Saturday then?
Yeah, but what's it's gonna come out like Thursday night, so I can stay up.
The only issue is what if like it's like last year, it literally was unplayable until like the morning.
Yeah, no, but so I'll play Friday morning.
Yeah, I guess that's true. You could just play like all day Friday.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to go to a football game that weekend, so I gotta figure out what.
Oh, and dude, I came and play on the 13th on that Saturday because Nicole's having her 21st birthday at my house.
Nice, all good things, all good things.
You're invited?
Yeah, I know, I'm aware.
Wow, thanks for the invite, Chris.
You can come over, dude. Yeah, so it's supposed to be a big party.
Wait, are you being serious? It's actually like a huge party?
Yeah,
it's her 21st. Nicole said she's having 50 to 75 people over.
Your house cannot contain 50 people, I'm telling you.
It's gonna be all outside, it's not inside.
I imagine your parents know, right?
Yeah, they're the ones hosting it. They're the ones like setting it up for Nicole to come home and.
Jeez.
That's gonna be pretty crazy.
It's gonna be crazy. But
all right. Anyway, back to
PC versus console. Let's talk about that. How do you guys feel about the Call of Duty community on PC with this whole? Do you think it comes back up and like in general? What would you if you could have one system that you could only play on for the rest of your life? Like I know we all started on PC.
Are you saying? Wait, you're just saying what do we like better, or what's competitive wise? Do you think?
Yeah. Will Call of Duty have a competitive scene on PC again?
I think Battle Royale is going to be bigger on PC, and I think
because Ninja's already hyping it up, and everybody's so like.
And it looks
like Ninja
nice on PC.
Ninja has the biggest fan base, so everyone is probably gonna follow Ninja. I feel like Fortnite's gonna fall off. Actually, I don't know.
Sure. Season 6 starts tomorrow.
Dude, I'm not even buying it. I haven't opened Fortnite in like 2 weeks. Like.
I have V-Bucks on my account from like the season pass already for it.
No,
so.
I don't. So like I'm just not. You're actually gonna get the season pass again, dude?
Yeah, I mean I have like 1,400 V-Bucks on it. So
I know it's gonna look so cool tomorrow. I know I'm probably
gonna get it. That's what I was saying, dude. Like I was actually talking to my buddy today. As much as like as much as obviously we say Fortnite's gonna fall down, which again, it's obviously, I mean, it was huge. It was bigger than anything ever, other than arguably like GTA 5. But the thing about Fortnite is like you can't get like a spoiler for the new season. Like every season is like you have these ideas. We have no clue. Nobody has any idea what's gonna happen tomorrow, and I think that's what makes it like so sick. Is waking up, looking at the Fortnite, like looking at their like
the trailer.
the trailer, the skins, dude. Like getting on there and just looking at the skins as soon as you log on is like.
Oh, so I need to buy the pass now. God damn it, type of thing.
You can't buy the pass. Oh yeah, my bad. I thought you. Yeah.
Dude, I know how I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna wake up in the morning today. I'm gonna see like 8 notifications from like YouTube and like Twitch saying like Ninja went live, or like Ninja posted like the trailer, or someone like Fortnite posted the trailer. I'm gonna have to wake up and watch it.
It's
and be upset that I have to work
dude.
from 8 to like 6:30 tomorrow. Like.
Yeah, well, that's what I said. Like, I don't know. Maybe their marketing team is just like geniuses. But I don't know about, actually, you guys probably feel the same. But like, so when the season first comes out, like I'm loving it, like I'm playing it, and I'm enjoying it. And probably these last like 2 weeks is when I kind of like died down. I was like, wow, like I'm super bored of Fortnite. Like I don't even care about playing / want to play.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as I know the season pass is gonna come out tomorrow, and I'm gonna be back on the Fortnite binge.
Mm-hmm. Probably.
For like
a day or two, and then
I'm probably gonna see a really cool dance and be like, I want that, but I don't think I'm pulling the trigger this time.
Well, that's why I only put maybe $20 into that game.
I'm on a big league grind right now. Worlds is coming out. World starts, so there's a lot of new stuff.
What rank are you?
Plat 4 still, because I'm trash.
All right. But anyway, yeah. Back to our original question. I think Battle Royale is going to be a big... See, I guess that's tough because they probably host it all off of PS4.
Mm-hmm.
So it really comes down to like the CWL and... or whoever, yeah, they all host it, and kind of what they want to do. If they want to keep it on PS4, then it's gonna be PS4. But I imagine Royale is gonna be bigger on PC because all the PC streamers like started streaming it when it came out. But definitely, there's no way competitive like actual teams like 5-on-5 ever leaves PlayStation 4.
That's fair.
Not only just for how long it's been like that, but they can't. They literally can't now. If they were to change it right now, they literally can't because they would destroy and screw over every professional organization that's been building their roster on PS4. So there's no way.
What I'm saying is, do you think with all the hype? Do you think that a new like scene? No. So like Optic has the competitive team on the PS4, and then Optic has a competitive team on the PC.
Nah, they would never get enough viewership for
because
PC
all the streamers right now, like Nate Shot, and Nate Shot's playing on Blackout on PC, not PS4. But everyone's playing the new COD.
PS4, though. He only played on PC when it. But that's what I'm saying, Blackout, bro. That's like what I'm saying is the competitive aspect of the Blackout. But the 5-on-5, like the actual teams, there's no way it moves from from console to PC for the 5-on-5 teams. But I think Royale is gonna be bigger on PC.
Okay.
Because not only just because I think Blackout's gonna like PC, the skill level between PC and console is just absolutely insane. So you're gonna get like honestly, it'd be kind of cool if COD was back on PC, like the teams. But I kind of like it. I'm used to it on PS4 and like.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it grew on me a little bit. At first, I mean, if you asked me this question like years ago, I would say 100% I'd rather play on PC, but I've definitely grown accustomed to console.
Exactly, and like think about it, bro. Name me 2 other games that are huge in the competitive circuit that aren't PC. I literally can't think of I can't think of a game that isn't dominantly competitive on PC versus PS4 other than Call of Duty. Halo, obviously, too.
I mean, League of Legends is the only PC.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you took COD away from, like, console, like, COD's definitely the biggest console game for sure. I mean, you could obviously... I mean, I guess, like, honestly, you could add, like, PS4... It wouldn't be... I don't think it would be as big a skill level gap in COD as it is in Fortnite from, like, console to, like, PC players, just because, obviously, there's no building and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, there's a reason that when you're on PS4 and playing game battles and stuff, keyboarding's a bannable offense.
Yeah, it's you have such an advantage on the keyboard and mouse.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things. Obviously, we can't tell. Like we would have when we grew up on COD, we didn't ever think like COD used to be trash on like console.
Yeah, I mean, I never thought of playing anything COD on anything else other than the PC. Even when COD 4 was huge, like when COD 4 first came out, I was playing COD 4 on PC. I wasn't playing COD 4 on like an Xbox or a PS3.
Yeah. That's when the competitive circuit, like I said, was better on like PC.
Yeah, I miss those times.
But yeah, I mean, obviously, what about, and you, how do you feel about all the, I mean, I guess it's nice with the Xbox, like the backwards compatibility for games is nice.
I'm hoping PS4 does that. I have so many PS3 games that I can't play on my PS4, but Xbox now you can have all 360 games. You see a few streamers were playing Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah, Mikey's been playing it.
It's great, and that would be so much fun. I don't understand why PS4 doesn't do that.
I don't think they necessarily need to. Like, I was thinking about this the other, like, actually, I don't know when. I think I was like in the shower randomly thinking about this, and I was thinking about all the systems.
Mm-hmm.
Take out the PS1 because that I think was kind of its own standalone system. But I think, in my opinion, I think like the PlayStation 2 was like equivalent to like the Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Xbox 360 was superior to the PS3, and
100%.
I think the PS4 is better than the Xbox One.
100%. I would agree with that.
Like, I don't even know why people, like specifically people that like play very competitive, I don't know why you would ever buy an Xbox over a PS4.
Dude, Zach bought an Xbox because he only friend that bought
well,
an
that's
Xbox.
different.
Dude,
I don't know if 2K is bigger.
I was so against the Xbox thing, dude. First of all, it was $150 more when it first came out, or like $100 more. Second, like, I don't know, and I think something happened with like the games on Xbox. I heard they come out like a month later.
PS4 gets all the exclusives.
Yeah,
now.
so I was like, why the hell? And then Mikey and everyone else was saying PS4, so I was just kind of following the friends. So.
Well, that exactly right there, dude. The exclusives is what makes
PS4
better. No. That's what makes because we're gonna get into Fortnite cross compatibility now, since they just added the cross compatibility. You can do PC, Switch, Xbox, PS4. That's what makes Fortnite so huge, is they can dictate almost what the gaming companies do. There is no other game
that's ever been able to cross that bridge.
Exactly, dude. Like, Fortnite is just, the fact that they did that is a huge step for gaming wise all around.
Well, they probably know, hey, Battlefield 5 is coming out, Black Ops 4 is coming out. Like, they had to do something to maintain their audience.
Yeah, well, not even just that. I mean, I think Season 6 will still, obviously, tomorrow's going to be a huge day, but I think the fact that, like, they're just able to do that because they don't have an exclusive partnership with anyone. Like, Call of Duty, they can't necessarily do that because they have a partnership with, like, PS4. Mm-hmm. So, like, if PS4 is like, why would we pay you all this money for everything, and then we're just going to host, like, Xbox and PS4? Because you can't have it cross-compatible and then have your PS4 friends have it a month before you do on Xbox.
Yeah. That would be fun though if you were like playing, like say
PS4 versus Xbox
PS4,
lobby.
PS4
I think
versus
PS4
Xbox
is better.
100%.
Like, the players, I think, are better.
Well, most people who play COD, who want to play COD competitively, have the PS4. The competitive scene on the Xbox definitely is not as big.
But 360 was lit, dude.
360 was lit only because of the those avatars.
Yeah, the voice,
the voice chat and everything. They had the party chat before party chat was like even like huge. They created party chat.
Online, like,
sucked.
Part of it was so bad. And it was free. I mean, it was free,
yeah.
Obviously.
But your party chat in PS3 was straight up everyone in the lobby.
Yeah.
Couldn't. There was no party.
I'm pretty sure it was like just two people that can talk in a party, and that was
there was no party in PS3.
You're like you and a friend.
If you went into a lobby, you had to mute every single person except the people you were partying with. Like in the same lobby. Yes.
It wasn't a friend chat, it was just you and one more person. You could just do like two people in a chat.
Nope.
Huh.
Not on the PS3.
You
had to mute. I remember going into a lobby. We would all you go into the pregame lobby. It would be like me, you, BurnZ, Daly. Say the four of us are going to play a public match in like Modern Warfare 2. I would have to go, as soon as we clicked public match and got put into a lobby, we'd hear all the voices, all the screaming. You'd have to go and mute every single person in that lobby except the four people that you were with. It was Xbox 360 had that whole party chat and it was perfect. PS4 finally did it.
Yeah, that's the only reason I bought the 360 was because competitive was so much better on it.
Yeah, I mean, the competitive scene for COD was also on the 360.
and then now you have the beautiful PS4.
Mhm.
And then you gotta wonder how long is Call of Duty gonna last, and I don't think Call of Duty is gonna die anytime soon. They have no competition in their realm.
Yeah.
There's no other competitive game that on PS4 that's gonna be bigger than Call of Duty.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't want it to die. It's my favorite. It's like one of my favorite franchises ever. So.
Plus, they never have to worry about money because they're
Yeah.
Activision Blizzard, so they own freaking WoW too.
And World of Warcraft just keeps coming out with new expansions that people buy. So
that's what I'm saying, dude. WoW just like they know what to do, man. They give. Although WoW's like, I think WoW's bi-yearly. It might have been every year.
Hey, listen, shout out to WoW customer support. All right, helping me and BurnZ out.
Well, I think that was all.
Back in the day.
I think that was all Activision Blizzard, dude. I imagine it was just their whole thing. That was pretty dope, though. Yeah, it was a good game. Like I said, I mean, we got PS4 as just a superior console to Xbox, and then you have PCs better than both.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Can't wait, man.
But now off of switching off of a little gaming, getting on to some football. So, as you all know, we got a couple of Jets fans in here. Do you guys happen to know who won last Thursday?
Browns,
baby.
You guys lost to the Browns, man.
As soon as Mayfield came into the game, I texted Chris and said, I think word for word, uh-oh.
Yeah. I even said it when he came out. I was like, oh dear, no. Like anyone else.
He drove them down the field. So it was like the Browns looked like a completely different team. It's like they respected Mayfield way more than Taylor. Like they were hustling to the huddle. It looked like they were trying to catch they going for the ball. It was like an effort with Mayfield as their quarterback.
Dude, the Browns like what's it called? The whole stadium like blew up as soon as Baker Mayfield walked on. Dude, everybody was screaming. Like the whole atmosphere just changed. And then he just dude, he was also zinging that ball for perfect passes.
He was able to get out of the pocket. He was throwing nice on the run. I knew as soon as Darnold was doing absolutely nothing for us, we were going to lose that game. We were going to give the Browns their first win since Christmas Eve of 2016.
Yeah, I mean, I called it. I have a pool where we pick every game, and I picked the Browns to win. I think with Mayfield, the difference between the coaching staffs with Mayfield and Darnold was they weren't afraid to let Mayfield play him. Darnold, it seems like they're like scared to open up the playbook to him and just let him air it out and stuff like that. But I know how high you were on him, Steve.
Oh yeah, I'm his biggest fan.
I mean, it's obviously way too early to call anyone a bust, but we'll see. Again, and also you guys had no tape. Like you had no tape on Mayfield, so you weren't. They're two completely different play styles. So you're used to game planning for Taylor.
As a professional team, though, you gotta consider the fact that the Browns are 0-2. They're hungry for a win. They want to win. You gotta prepare for Tyrod Taylor coming out of the game, and if you take the lead like the Jets did, you gotta prepare for Mayfield to come in because. Everyone in that stadium knew, everyone watching that game knew that if Taylor didn't produce in the first two quarters, that Mayfield was going to play the second half. The only reason he went out,
though, is because he got a concussion.
Regardless of being hurt or not, there is no doubt Mayfield plays the second half.
I don't know about that. Their coach is an idiot.
I mean, I think Mayfield should have been starting since week 1, but...
Yeah, I don't know why you draft someone number 1, because it's not like Tyrod's like a veteran QB that you can like learn under or something like that. Like, I mean, he's a good player, but I think Mayfield, like when you're the Browns, it's just like you just need that win.
What do you have to lose if you're the Browns right now? Just start Mayfield week 1. I mean, if they start Mayfield week 1, the Browns could technically pretty much be 3-0.
So would you rather Mayfield over Darnold?
Yes. 100%. I think Darnold was the worst quarterback in the draft.
I don't think he was the worst.
Listen, Josh Allen. Oof.
Well, I guess we'll see. I picked up the Seahawks D against him.
He was pretty impressive. I don't know if you guys saw that hurdle. He was impressive.
That was nice.
He was doing good. Who would have thought that the Bills would smack the Vikings?
I'm thinking. Wait, who's the? Not Josh Allen. Who's the quarterback on the Cardinals?
Rosen. He's the one I wanted, but
Yeah.
his debut.
I was gonna say I picked up against
bad.
him. I picked the Seahawks up against him.
He threw 2 picks. He was bad in his debut as a Cardinal.
Yeah, no, Allen looked good, but
Allen looked good, yeah.
Allen's debut was terrible, though.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's week by week, and Darnold had a great debut. I don't say great debut, but he was a good
debut. Give him 6 weeks, dude.
Darnold had a good debut.
I think,
he was carried a lot by his defense.
I mean, look at Wentz, dude. Wentz really didn't have like. All right, well, he actually didn't look that bad, but like his freshman year wasn't like obviously as good as his next year. Like, I mean, Wentz arguably looked like the best quarterback in the NFL last season.
Wentz was good. He had a really shaky rebound.
I mean, we haven't. You're talking about this last game against the Colts?
This last game, yeah. He drove you guys down the field and everything, but
he's just.
He didn't look like
we have
Wentz.
no help, dude. We had no help.
When does Alshon come back?
He got cleared today, so either this week or next, hopefully.
All right, so I could start seeing less production from Aguilar. Got it.
I don't know, because now that Wentz is back, he could throw some bombs out to him. And Ajay was out. Clemente, dude. Although I don't know why freaking Smallwood got all the touches.
I had Clemente starting, and every time I watched the ball get handed off, it was Smallwood. I was like, "Are you kidding me?"
Yeah, Clement got 75 yards, dude. Like that's still a good game, especially in PPR. But like, I was like, I don't know. He needs help, and I read somewhere we're apparently gonna try and trade for like Le'Veon.
I hope Le'Veon Bell comes to the Jets. I know the Jets are talking to him.
Only team that has like the Eagles don't have like. I wouldn't want to sign Le'Veon to that long of a contract anyway.
I think Le'Veon Bell's the best running back in the league. That's just my opinion. I know some people may disagree with that, but I think Bell's the best running back. So I'll sign Bell for as long as he wants.
Yeah, I guess we'll see behind that offensive line.
I think Bell would take a lot of pressure off of Darnold.
Well, yeah. He's not going to go to the Jets.
Hey, listen, Bell's a huge Jet fan. He's openly said that.
I guess it's whoever he wants to go to, or whoever wants to pay him. I mean, all the shitty teams are the ones that have like all the cap room.
Yeah.
That's why I don't know. Like the problem is, it'd be cool for the Eagles to trade. Like if the Eagles traded for him now and we played him for the next Super Bowl win, that'd be dope. But if we trade for him and don't give him a contract extension, I'm sure it's gonna be the same exact scenario where he just doesn't want to play. But him with Wentz would actually be disgusting. Not to mention he's if he came to us, he's improving on his offensive line. Whereas if he goes to the Jets, trash.
Offensive line isn't good, but Bell's the type of player who, even with a mediocre line, would still just ball out. I mean, just having him running out of the backfield as for like a pass or just something to dump off of for Darnold, you know.
But if Darnold doesn't, the issue is if Darnold doesn't play better, they're gonna completely focus on. They're just gonna shut Bell down because they're completely focused on Bell. Versus the Eagles, you have Wentz, so it's not like you're gonna completely stack the box against us when you have freaking Carson Wentz throwing against you too. That's just one of the things. I guess it'll be interesting to see kind of where he ends up. I'm so happy.
He'll definitely sign with a team before the end of the year.
Yeah, if they trade him, I guess it's gonna come down to that. The Steelers don't look crazy good either.
No, they don't. Mm-hmm. Which is surprising. I thought they were going to be. I'm pretty sure in week 1 of the podcast that we were doing, I'm pretty sure I said that I thought the Steelers were going to
Steelers, Eagles, I think is what you said.
Yeah, I thought the Steelers were going to be the best team in the AFC.
I still feel confident with the Eagles. Their defense is solid. Wentz is going to obviously come back. He's obviously his first game back with no help, and he didn't play terrible, but he didn't obviously play great. Yeah. So he should be a solid. I mean, I don't really know who, like, I don't really know what other NFC team is like, oh, wow, they're incredible. I mean, I guess you'd have the Saints are up there, but even, obviously, they look weak, and you saw the freaking Vikings
get... defense looks miserable.
Yeah, and you saw the Vikings get tramped by,
the Bills.
I
think that was a fluke, though. There's no way.
Yeah, it was it's a typical trap game, and then you have the Packers, who obviously.
Listen, Clay Matthews. I don't know if you guys saw that interview. That poor guy roughing the passer 3 weeks in a row, and it's not even roughing the passer. It's absolutely ridiculous. You can't. However, what is Clay Matthews like? What 250, 260 pounds running full speed at a quarterback? You cannot stop yourself, full momentum, full speed, because the quarterback released the ball like a second before you hit him. Like, I can understand throwing the flag if you take like 2 or 3 steps after the ball is thrown, but on a bang play like that, you can't stop yourself. And I'm pretty sure someone got hurt last week because they tried to stop themselves in full motion to not hit the quarterback, and they ripped their ACL.
I mean, people definitely talk about it. I think the issue is, like, it's definitely something you want to focus on because you don't want your quarterbacks getting injured. Like, their biggest focus is the fact of not putting all your body weight onto them. That's like what they're trying to get rid of, is all these defensive linemen and stuff. It's just the way they hit, which, yeah, I agree is like those hits definitely were like iffy, but at the same time, I would rather that than having your star quarterbacks and stuff get freaking injured, because you take these think about it. Brady's gonna be gone soon. Breeze is gonna be gone soon, and you don't have all these freaking injuries with studs that just ruin the league. Like, having Aaron Rodgers in the league, 10 times better when he plays versus when he's injured.
No, but the hits that Matthew's doing, they were like literally textbook clean.
No, I know it hits your. There was one.
And I understand the whole, you don't want to land on the quarterback and have your full body weight land on top of them, but depending on how you're running at them and depending on how the quarterback tries to move to get out of it, there's no other way. When you wrap yourself around them and you're bringing them down, the way you fall, you can't control your body, and that shouldn't be a 15-yard penalty. It shouldn't be a game-changing decision because of that. Like the Vikings tying the Packers because Clay Matthews got roughing the passer. The Packers should be 2-1. They shouldn't be 1-1-1.
No, I know what you're saying, but it's definitely trying to focus on keeping your quarterbacks healthy.
No, and
there's got to be like a good
it,
medium.
You can't. They can't. The refs can't be calling every single time you hit the quarterback roughing the passer. I mean, last year it was the whole catch thing where you didn't know what a catch was, and there's so much controversy. Now they fixed that, and now you have roughing the passer, and it's like the NFL just can't get it right.
I don't know. I'm one of the minimal few that I don't have an issue with the new rule. I think it's fine.
I love how Clay Matthews just tries to play it off like he tackles him, lands all his body weight on, and then rolls over and like, I didn't do anything.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. Yeah, like they knew the rule coming in, and again,
like I said, in the moment, you really can't. You can't adjust that quickly when you're.
I mean, it's not as much adjusting. It's just not landing with your entire body weight on the quarterback. Like they're not saying don't hit him. They just move to the side instead of just like landing on him face flat and just going over him. I mean, think how many collarbones have been broken because of that. I mean, that's what ruined Rodgers' career or season last year. All the Packers fans are complaining about Matthews getting these roughing the passers, but if this was the rule last year and it didn't happen to Rodgers, I'm sure they would be much happier. But it's just one of those things that's gonna take time to kind of get used to.
It is.
But yeah, I mean, then you got the Dolphins, who are undefeated.
Who would have thought? Who would have thought that week 3 the Dolphins would be 3-0, and then the Bills, the Jets, and the Patriots would all be tied at 1-2.
Bro, the freaking Vikings, miserable last week. Absolutely miserable.
Yeah, they looked so bad, dude. I thought they were gonna just run through them.
But like we said, it was definitely a trap game. A lot of people got knocked out in their the suicide pools.
Suicide pool, yeah.
I think the Dolphins, their 3-0 is a very misleading 3-0, because I don't think the Dolphins are good at all.
I mean, it's still the Patriots.
I don't think I don't think you have to look at the Dolphins and be like, oh my god, they're 3-0. Oh my god, they may be the real deal. I think that's a very deceiving 3-0. They're gonna get spanked by the Patriots. The Patriots are gonna go 2-3 this week. It's the Dolphins are gonna be lucky to win like another 2 games for the rest of the year.
I mean, I wouldn't go that far. It's not like they look that bad.
I don't think they look good.
Well, they're gonna beat the Jets, and they haven't even played the Jets yet, have they? There's 2 wins right there.
They beat the Jets.
And then they haven't played the Bills yet.
No.
That's 3 wins right there.
Nah, listen, if the Bills play like they did against the Vikings, and the Dolphins.
Wait, the Dolphins beat the Jets?
Yeah, week 2. Jets lost to the Dolphins in week 2.
Yeah, duh.
Yeah, I was gonna go to that game. You guys are definitely gonna lose this week for sure.
I don't even know who we're playing, to be honest with you.
Jags.
Really?
The Jags? Oh yeah. Well, listen, the Jags did not look good last week at all. 9-6. To the Titans.
Titans got a good D. They got one of the better Ds in the league. But yeah, I mean, Bortles is just so iffy. You have him looking like Tom Brady against Tom Brady, and then nothing against them. But I don't know. I mean, I guess we're gonna see. Like I said, it's the Patriots division, so it's not like I'm sure they're not worried at all.
No,
Dude, Belichick seemed worried, dude, on the interview, dude.
Well, it's because he realized Brady is the only chance he has of winning.
I mean, but you still have Gordan now on the team. Whenever they did they activate him? I know that he wasn't active last week.
I mean, he's been active. It's just they got ruled out because it was an injury. So I mean, he's on the active roster, but they obviously won't call it until next week, which he'll be huge for Brady. And then Brady gets Edelman back after this week. So
yeah, and then Hogan's production for me then goes way down, worse than right now.
Yeah, I mean, Brady literally only has Gronk on his team. Gronk has like triple teamed every single play.
Contain the beast.
He's a beast, man. I picked up Kyle Rudolph this year, man. I love him. I didn't realize the Vikings were gonna have to like throw so much, but like I have Rudolph and Thielen. I love Thielen too. He's gotten 100 yards all 3 weeks, and then Rudolph's got me like a TD in like 2 of the 3. So I like the Vikings offense, dude. I think especially this Thursday night game between the Vikes and Rams, which I think the Rams are gonna win. I think it's gonna be a pretty high scoring game.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
It'll actually be although I like the Browns Jets Thursday night. I actually watched the whole thing just because I wanted the Jets to get there first. Well, and I also had Carlos Hyde playing. I try to watch all the games, like specifically Thursdays and stuff that I have people playing in. So I'm definitely gonna watch it tomorrow for sure.
Yeah, I'm versing Gurley, so I'll be keeping a close eye on him.
But yeah, you're screwed. Honestly, like Gurley's one of the players. Same like when he plays is like if you play against like so there's certain players that if they like I had Carlos Hyde, he scored 20. If I was playing against Carlos Hyde and he scored 20 on me, I would be so mad. Like I played against the Steelers tight end, he scored like 20. I was like, what is this? If Gurley or like Bell scores 20 points against you, you're like, okay.
I'm like that's expected.
You get mad, but it's like you knew what was gonna happen. You know?
I'm expecting like 20-25 from Gurley tomorrow. Like I'm expecting to be down 25-0 going into Sunday.
I imagine again there, yeah, probably realistically, dude. I mean, you gotta hope he just stays out of the end zone. If he can stay out, if they can keep him out of the end zone, even if he gets maybe like 150 yards total,
that's
like,
fine.
If you're against Gurley and he puts up 15, like I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I'm very okay with that.
But it's like someone you can't even get mad of. Like that, the one player on my team that I have, not counting Aaron Rodgers, is like Odell. Like if Odell goes off for like a 25-point game,
you have to expect that.
Yeah, like Odell's capable of doing something like that. That's why it's always nice to have it. And then Gurley's just been so consistent.
See, my thing though is I know that no matter what Gurley gets against me, Aaron Rodgers is gonna literally match it.
I know, dude, he's playing so well even with this injury.
No matter what, Aaron Rodgers will do better or counter Gurley for me. So,
who's the quarterback you're playing against?
Let me check right now for you. I actually don't know.
But yeah, dude, I have the Rodgers has been playing so well even with his injury, dude.
Keenum.
If he wasn't, okay, yeah, Keenum's like someone that I'd be mad against if he blew up on.
Yeah, I would be too. I'm actually playing against Gordan as well, so I'm hoping
if he plays.
Oh, I'm playing Daly. Oh shit.
Oh, he's playing Gordan.
I'm playing Daly. Wow, dude, our projections, ready? I'm projected to get 110 points, 110.68. Daly's projected 110.38. I'm projected to beat him by 0.3.
I'm projected 85.
I'm projected, well, I don't have a defense in yet, so I'll be projected around 100, and I'm sure I'll lose by half a point again.
I don't even think my team is that bad that I'm projected 85.
That is like, especially, and he has no buys, everyone.
You're not projected 85?
Team. Yes, I am, dude. Go to ESPN.
Oh, that league. Oh. I'm looking at Yahoo.
Dude, I have Russell Wilson, Kareem Hunt, Isaiah Crowell, Diggs, Tyler Lockett, Eric Ebron, Deshaun Jackson, the Rams defense, and the Jets kicker. And, dude, I'm freaking 85.
I'm projected to beat Mikey in the other league. I'm versing Mikey. He projected 97. I'm at 108 in the other league.
How?
Me?
Well, who's giving you all these points?
Aaron Rodgers, Lamar Miller, Fournette, Sanders, Beckham, James White, Philly D, Crosby kicker, and then Howard as a tight end. That's 100
James
easily.
White's going to be huge after the injury to the Patriots to Burkhead. That's a solid, actually, lineup, dude.
James White.
I mean, that's the beauty about Aaron Rodgers. Is, he's not getting projected under 20.
Dude, I'm looking at your team right now. There's no rhyme or reason why you should only be projected 85.
Yo,
Right?
What's
so bad about it?
I'm playing against Tom Brady, Ezekiel Elliott, which I know Zeke's gonna go off for a huge freaking game, and then David Johnson, which I guarantee this
David
is
Johnson sucks.
I bet this is Johnson's blowout freaking game, dude.
I remember on the draft that everyone gave me shit because Johnson fell to me in the draft.
I did not
and I did not take him. I took Barkley over Johnson. And I remember Manny, shout out to Manny if you're listening to this, Manny literally shit on my life in that moment, and he picked up David Johnson, and I have no regrets. David Johnson's done nothing this year.
Yeah, that's just, I'm just not a huge.
I'm not a big Johnson fan. Yeah.
Back when they were a steady offense and stuff, back when they originally ran, it was nice because you knew he was going to get good touches, you knew he was actually going to put up, but they just can't move the ball now.
Yeah, you know who's been a bust, dude? Amari Cooper. That was the worst
yeah,
pickup
dude,
I
thought
ever
he was going to come back and have a better year, and you probably picked him up in the 3rd round?
I picked him up the 5th.
That's not that bad.
Bro, also another letdown, Demaryius Thomas, dude.
Sanders is killing it, man.
I know.
My man. I have him. But,
who told you to pick him up?
I think, was that that was you, because we were drafting together.
Yeah, I'm really mad I didn't get Sanders, but I needed a running back, so I couldn't pick him up. But, dude, once I get Ingram back, my team's going to be a little bit more consistent in my running backs. I have Odell Beckham and Thielen as my 2 wide receivers, so, my wide receivers are set.
Dude, I'm projected 93 in the other league? What the hell?
You're so... Is that this league with Julio? Yeah, you have Julio, right?
Yeah.
Who's your second pick? You were back-to-back, right?
Yeah, Freeman, dude. Freeman.
Who would have been available?
Spanked this week.
Dude, I'm 0-3 in this league.
You're versing Roethlisberger and Brown, Keenan Allen. Oh my, Cooks. Oh my God, you're getting shit on.
I don't think I would have picked up Julio and Freeman just because I don't like having. I mean, I guess it's different because the Falcons' offense is good. I guess that's not bad. I would have Kamara and Michael Thomas for the Saints. Mm-hmm. Brady and Gronk would be a good combo.
Well, Brady and if you had a QB and a wide receiver, that's pretty nice. I have what's it called? Russell Wilson and Tyler Lockett. Dude, Tyler Lockett's got a touchdown every.
Baldwin's practicing again this week.
Well, I had Baldwin on my damn bench, dude.
Oh, dude, that's gonna be solid once you get Baldwin back.
But I picked up Baldwin I think I don't know.
Yeah, because he had that injury, so you probably did get him decently late.
But dude, I had Tyler Lockett. He's got a touchdown each game so far, so I'm not hating on it, dude. I had the Russell Wilson, Tyler Lockett thing. They both dropped me 18 points, all 3. But I'm still taking L's. I'm still taking these.
Bro, you're set,
L's.
dude. You're projected close to 90 points in one league. That's crazy. In a PPR.
Dude, I was at 82 yesterday. I don't know where I got these extra 3 points. 82
God.
in a PPR league, and the worst part is, I'm in first place. I don't understand.
Jeez.
I'm 2-1.
You're a beast, bro. But I mean, right now, obviously, teams change. You see how the season's going. Who do you think Super Bowl predictions right now?
Right now, I'm still gonna stay strong with Eagles, Steelers. I think the Steelers turn it around.
I think the AFC is still. I'm still 100% in on the Patriots. I'm not worried about especially with how the Steelers have been playing. I'm not worried about the Patriots. NFC, I like the Eagles, especially once we get everyone back. I think the Eagles are definitely a top 2-3 team. I would say the only other team that I think looks really good overall, who, again, they looked good last season. I thought they were going to be good, but not this good, was the Rams.
I say it's going to be the Rams-Vikings Super Bowl.
You're an idiot.
That's not possible.
It's not possible.
They're in 2 different divisions.
In the same conference.
Well, we just lost all our fantasy relevant from talking to Chris.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, I think the Eagles, Vikings, and the Rams are the best NFC teams.
Dude, the Vikings I had Stephon Diggs, dude. He had 3 receptions for 11 yards.
Thielen, baby, he's a go-to guy.
Dude, the worst part is I had Deshaun Jackson, dude. My man dropped me 3 catches.
Yeah,
Fitzpatrick had 411 yards. Where'd they go?
Yeah, Mike Evans against me. That's the thing with Jackson, dude, because I used to rock him a lot, even when I obviously I was an Eagles fan, or I am an Eagles fan. So the one year I had when Foles went off, I had Foles and Jackson combo. But like that's the one thing with Jackson is like he could literally bust you out an 80-yard TD, or he could get you absolutely nothing.
I know. Yeah, I remember in week 2, he started off the day, 1 o'clock game, first touchdown, 75-yard pass. I was like, damn, today's gonna be a good fantasy day.
Yeah, dude, I put up like I'm like the 3rd or 4th highest scorer in my league, but I don't know.
Dude, he had 14 points before I even turned on my TV.
It's a good feeling.
Like, I opened my app. Like I opened my app at like 105 just to see me up 14. Like I had 14 points. I was like, the game didn't even start yet. Like the games were like not even starting yet. And he already had like TV.
That's the thing. Like I had Hyde go off for 22 points, and Thursday I'm like, oh, this is great. Like I'm loving it, and then boom, I get clapped. And it's not even like I put up like 110 points. So it's not like my team performed bad. It's just the other team barely outperformed me because of that BS touchdown.
I versed Hyde, dude. I had Crowell. He scored the first 2 touchdowns like sweet, and then dude, I don't even know what happened. He just scored. Got some pity points, dude.
Yeah, they don't really run him all that well. Keep sticking with Powell. But he's a goal line back, so I guess that's all that matters, eh?
Dude, he's getting touchdowns every week, so I'm not gonna take him out.
Until he doesn't get a touchdown and gets you 20 yards.
Alright.
I guess we'll see, man. Tomorrow's gonna be a good game. Like I think I got the Rams winning tomorrow.
I can see the Rams winning tomorrow.
I need Stephon Diggs to do something.
I really hope it's a high-scoring game because I'm debating. I think I'm gonna keep the Rams' backup kicker in. He missed a field goal for me last week, which 33 yards, which I would have won if he hit. But I don't know. I feel like the Rams are gonna be scoring a lot, so I imagine he can't miss all his field goals.
When your kicker misses a field goal, it is the most deflating thing in the entire. Like you sit there watching it. Not only does it hurt because I have the Jets kicker, so when he misses a field, which he has not yet, he just missed an extra point. But when he missed that extra point, I sat there. I was just so upset, dude. I was like, "Come on."
Were you upsetty spaghetti?
Yeah, but later that game we did hit a 55-yarder and then like a 40-yarder, so we did end up with 9 points with the missed field goal. So I wasn't that upset.
Well, I had the old Rams kicker who like hurt his groin,
yeah.
Zerline, and Zerline was a beast, dude. The first week he scored 17.
Yeah.
And like last season, dude, he literally had like 4 weeks in a row of 17. Like that dude is like a legitimate skills position. So that's why I picked him up, and like it just sucks not having him because he was gonna give me no less than like 10. He was like a guy they would just let boot from 50 yards.
Exactly.
I remember when I had Matt Bryant in 2016. My man was dropping double digits every game, and this man, I had no doubt. I'm pretty sure he never missed a field. I had no doubt he was kicking like 50 yards with no big squeal. Like, dude, he had a whole bunch of like excess yards that he could hit, and he was so accurate. And the Falcons were such a high-scoring team, so he was always kicking the ball, dude, like either for an extra point or a field goal.
Yeah, well, I had Goskowski like for like 3 years in a row, and like obviously like the last year I had him, he was like iffy, was kind of falling off, but like he was always he was always the number 1. So like this was like I went not high on him, but like I went much higher than most people go on kickers, strictly because I'd much rather have a kicker that I can throw in and is going to give me double digits every week and not worry about like the matchup.
Dude, I don't pick a kicker, dude. I just pick whatever kicker's on the Jets. He's different every year. Dude, last year we had some guy like Kawascott. He had like a long last name started with C. The year before that we had like Mike Nugent. Now we have this guy Myers. Dude, it's different every year. And you know what? I have faith every year.
Yeah,
you just gotta get it. I'm on a high-scoring team.
I think one of the highest-scoring kickers that you could have fantasy-wise though is definitely Tucker. Man, that man kicks 50 yards.
You know, you'd think it, but like he's consistent. But it's not like he goes off for like these 18 point. Like he's consistent with like 10 to 11 because like the Ravens just aren't like their offense is better this year, but like
that man just can kick a 50-yard. Yeah, it's like a 50-yard kick like every single week.
Well, I think he had like 2 or like 3 that one week.
I don't know. I think they just stick with the Jets kicker because I'm so not confident of them scoring. So I just have them like pray to get past like the 40-yard line for a field goal.
I know that's like the thing is when you have a kicker on a team and they're like 30 yards out or something, and then they score, you're like, damn it! Like
yeah, it's like I want you to get stopped.
Yeah, I mean you got.
It's like it's either like I want them to get stopped or I want them to get so close to the goal line that Isaiah Crowell runs it in. So I'm like, all right, you can just get within 5 yards, like get within 10 yards, but do not score, or just. You know, like, it's just like, I don't want the Jets to score if it's not Crowell, because I'll take the field goal.
Yeah, it's like one. Yeah, I don't know. That's one of those things. The one year I had like Elliott, who was a stud for the Eagles last year. I picked him up, and but the Eagles, dude, the Eagles move the ball so freaking well.
Yeah.
And they had like the thing with him is Wentz is like the greatest red zone quarterback like of all time. I think he's like 32 touchdowns and like 0 picks or something in his career. It's like something insane. He's so good in the freaking red zone. And the worst is like specifically the Steelers kicker. Boswell always misses like an extra point. So like he misses that first extra point, and then they stop going for they go for like a 2-point conversion. And eventually you keep missing these 2-point conversions. You gotta like keep going for it, and then it just screws your kicker.
Yeah.
But now, I mean that's pretty much it for football.
Yeah, it's pretty upsetting when you do have the freaking kicker, and then you see him going for 2. It's just like, no, give me my 1 point.
Yeah, let me get it. I need it.
All right, it's been a pretty good podcast.
It's been good. Always is. I'm always look forward to doing these with you guys every Wednesday night. And any last words, Chris? Do we have a word of the week for the viewers?
Light bulb.
Light bulb. Okay. And what are they gonna get if they say light bulb in the comments?
You can be our 4th on the podcast.
Ooh, wow, cutting Daly. Ooh, shout out to XPOZED Daly. You just
Daly
got
cut himself.
Ooh.
Nah, Daly's always got a
good
spot.
kid. He's always got a spot.
You can be the +1 on the next podcast.
The
Depending how
+1.
we do.
We didn't get Dylan on a podcast. He did say that he wanted to do one, but I don't know if that'll ever happen.
Jokes, dude. I haven't talked to Dylan since 04.
But
we could throw an exposed.
Looking forward
meetup.
to the podcast with the webcam. All 4 of us on like a webcam type of podcast.
Definitely gonna have to rock the
doing that. And I was thinking maybe one weekend we do a live podcast, or all go down to BurnZ's crib. We'll kind of huddle around like the table. Yep. I'll have the microphones out.
I mean, if you guys ever, I try inviting you guys all the time, and you just never want to make
have a
like
live
plans
podcast,
with me.
So
You know what's weird? I don't think how I'm gonna like react well with a webcam on me, dude. Because I'm literally sitting upside down in my chair right now. Like my feet are literally straight up. Like if I had a webcam on right now, all you would see is like my feet just dangling in the chair.
I think the worst part is I'm gonna have to actually wear like clothes. I mean, I actually
don't have a shirt on.
It's
like
chilly, but like normally I just sit in boxers and pretty much just play with my nuts for like half the podcast.
I'm not gonna lie, I do the same thing. So
yeah, I just kind of like I lean back, dude, just fucking chill. Like I'm not kidding. I literally have my hand on my nuts right now.
I'm legit upside down on my chair. I have no idea why. Like I opened up the bottom of my chair, like
wait,
chair,
what? I can't tell if you're serious or not.
I need you to go on Snapchat right now and just take a video of your position because I need to see this.
Dude, my ass is up against the chair. Like my feet are straight up. Like I'm pretty sure I lost feeling in my feet. And I opened up the bottom.
You're too damn tall for something like that.
Yeah, I am, dude. My feet are way over the top, and then I just opened up the bottom. I'm just laying here. Like,
it'd be hilarious if someone just walked into your room like,
no,
Chris,
what are you doing, Chris?
And in all honesty, I don't know how I ended here. I don't know how this hell happened.
Nah, dude, the worst is like when you're on the phone with someone. I just walk around endlessly and like I'm just in the weirdest spots. Like when I can't sit still and talk on the phone.
All right.
But
Light bulb.
Light bulb.
All right.
Remember to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Podcast comes out every Thursday. And
see you next week, boys.
See you next week.
Adios. Later. Blew on my headset.